everyone, this is Shel C from PaperOcotilloStudio, and this is my vlog for August 2021 as well as my 20K giveaway and also my day 3 of AJOS Abstract August, and I have so many things to talk about, so many things to say, so let's just get started. The very first thing I want to talk about is thank yous, which I didn't do last month or this. I'm doing it this month for last month and this month. Let's put it that way. Last month I was traveling all through the month and I didn't have a vlog. So I never said thank you for people who donated to me, people who provide me with a small income to keep this channel going. So let's put up the slide. Thank you so much, Antoinette, Arlene, Linda, Starla, and Marie, who have donated to my channel via the PayPal donation button below the video. Also, thank all of you who purchased my art canvases from my 100 Days project that I sold off, I think, pretty much last month and the month before. If you see something on my channel you want to buy, just ask me. Just email me, and I have way too much art these days, so I will pretty much sell anything unless it's already been sold or given away. Also, thank you who have been signing up for classes. The class that I did with Bea Grobe about collage, and then, of course, our Art Joy of Sharing classes that are coming up. The first one starting on August 7th. That was the premium membership situation going on over on Facebook. Thank you if you signed up for that. And of course, also thank you if you continue to use my Amazon affiliate program. That helps me out too by giving me a few cents to spend on art supplies. That's a lot of thank yous. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to all of you. So I guess I'll start by telling you what's on the screen. We are having a daily challenge in Art Joy of Sharing. If you'd like to join Art Joy of Sharing, the link is below the video. You click on that. You must belong to Facebook. Then you ask to join and you answer the questions that come up and we'll put you in the group. We have monthly challenges, different types of stuff, mood boards, pick a stick challenge. We have live streaming that supports that channel every Thursday over on the Art Joy Sharing live stream channel. And the we I'm talking about is Peg Robinson and I. So we also have this new program going on where we're going to be teaching classes in a Art Joy of Sharing class Facebook Live situation, which is what I was talking about. If you haven't already signed up for that, the first class starts on August 7th, and it's gel printing basics. Beginners are absolutely welcome in that one. And I will put a link to Peg A. Robinson's website where you can sign up. The cost is now $25 if you didn't sign up before August 1st with that special deal. So you can still sign up, no big deal, but the price went up $5. So this thing going on all of the month of August is called hashtag AJOS Abstract August. This is my favorite daily challenge that we have. I love doing abstract art. And we have a prompt list, which is a one-word prompt that you can use if you want to. You don't have to. You can just make abstract something, whatever you want. It can be abstract. It can be abstract expressionism. This one today is more of an expressive piece because the prompt was no. And so I had to think about what imagery says that without saying it, because if it's abstract, you really don't want to be saying it, right? So this is the page, an art journal page that I came up with for the prompt no. And I started with the color red, which is, red. Red to me says stop, says anger, says, someone saying no, stop, don't, those type of things. Red is the color that I think of. I don't use red a lot because I feel like it's kind of an angry, hot color. So I wanted to put some red and variations of red along with maybe some yellow, neutral type colors, pinks, those type of colors. So I started with acrylic paint. I spread that on with a little scraper and then blended it in with a brayer, a 2-inch brayer. And then I added some neutral gray colored stenciling. This is a Stencil Girl stencil from, I think it's July Stencil Club, maybe. It's a new stencil that I had, and I thought that those radiating circular shapes spoke to me about an auditory noise, uh, what it would look like if you made a short staccato noise that the sound waves would radiate like that. And to me, when you say no, that's what it would look like. It would be like hard in the middle and radiating out. So I thought that those were a good image. And I wanted to keep with the reds, so I just mixed a little bit of the opposite color of red, which is green. I mixed a dark green with a dark red to make that kind of neutral gray color. Not quite black, but just a little bit dark. And then now I'm drawing on an image with a pencil, and I'm going to be drawing that for a while. I sped it up. But what it is a person holding out their hand. You know that idea of talk to the hand. I don't want to hear it. My face isn't listening. She has kind of a pursed lip look on her face, like stop. And that also to me says no. So these are the things that I put on my page. Still painting with acrylic paint. I think this is pretty much all acrylic paint with the exception of I use some pens at the end, which are also acrylic pens, and I use some pencil, and yeah, it's pretty much all acrylic. So maybe a little bit of India ink with a pen, but I'm not going to call this mixed media. I'm going to say it's an acrylic page. This is in a Dilutions dialogue journal, and I have just a few more pages in it. Maybe 3 more pages, so I figured I'll finish it out with this challenge. I think it has mostly, last November we did snarky pages, or last October maybe. I think it's mostly snarky pages in it. So this one actually goes on it pretty well. I mean, it's expressive, and it says, I think, exactly what I meant to say. So anyway, back to the vlog. I've said my thank yous. Of course, I always talk about what's coming up. And in the month of August, I've already been talking about our art every day situation. So I'll be making a lot of videos. There won't be a video every single day because I'll combine some of them. But there will be abstract art all through the month of August. Also, I'm in a couple hops, which have been going on monthly. There's the Let Us Start with Art hop on, what day is that on? Friday, this upcoming Friday. Class is starting, the live class is starting on Saturday in that group that you need to pay for. Sunday, the 8th, is the hashtag Artsy Second Sunday hop and premieres. And of course, there's live streams every Thursday, and then the classes will be on Saturdays. Other than that, I do have one other thing to talk about, and that is the 20,000 subscribers giveaway. As you guys know, if you've been watching my channel, I came out with some new stencils, and Stencil Girl is who manufactures them. I designed them, and they were all about cactuses and the Sonoran Desert where I live. And so, of course, my very first stencil designs are going to be inspired by nature. They're going to be inspired by what I see every day. And I had quite a few videos towards the end of July that showcased those stencils. And of course, I've been talking about trying to get to 20,000 subscribers for several months. And I think by the time this video comes out, not right now, but by the time this video comes out, there will be 20,000 subscribers. Right now, we're about 15 short. But I think it's going to make it before this video comes out on August 3rd. So I'm hoping that we will have reached that. And I'm going to do a giveaway. And I'm going to combine my excitement with, having those new stencils with the giveaway. I'm going to give away 20 of my new stencils. The first two people that I draw will receive the 9 by 12s. I have one of each. And then everyone else in the 20 will receive the smaller 6 by 6 cactus stencil. And how you can win is you can comment below this vlog video saying that you want to be entered. You could say, you can say something nice about the video. You can say that you're excited for what's coming up in the month. And then just make sure that you say, I'm excited about the video. I'm excited about the drawing. I would like to enter, or something like that, just so that I know that you want to enter. Give Making two comments isn't going to make it more likely for you to win. Just one comment is all that's necessary, because anything that's a duplicate will be taken out. I will be using a random comment generator to pick the 20 people who win, and then I will be announcing the winners on Tuesday, August 10th. That gives you 1 week to win to enter. So I'll do the drawing and announcement on Tuesday, August 10th for the 20 winners, and then you will have 1 week in which to contact me via direct message on Facebook or email to give me your mailing address. I don't keep these mailing addresses. I don't have a list of people. I just throw them away when I'm done, but I do need to know where to mail it. So you, you're going to have to contact me and tell me what your address is and who you are. Your name. Sometimes people use on YouTube, they use something else like Pretty Pixie or something, and so I won't know your name then. So you need to tell me who you are and what your address is. So if you haven't contacted me by the 17th, I'll assume that you do not want to win, and I will pick someone else to win. So those are the rules. Just leave a comment below. I will pick them with a random comment generator on the internet. I will announce who won on the 10th, and you have the 17th by the 17th to contact me. Make sense? So I hope you guys are excited to receive a Stencil Girl stencil designed by me, and that's how we're going to do the celebration for 20,000 subscribers to my channel, which is extremely exciting. I mean, I never would have imagined that I would ever have that many subscribers to my channel. So I'm very grateful and thankful for that, and excited. And I'm gonna give those all away. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see, what are we doing on the screen here? Still painting. Still painting. If you guys don't know how to paint skin tones and what you mix with skin tones, it's basically a combination of red and yellow with some white in it. And if you want to make it darker, you can throw in a darker, like black, to mix it too for your shadows. I used titanium buff, which is kind of an off-white, for the base of the skin tone, and then I had Naples yellow and cadmium red to mix in to do skin tone. Painted all of her bits and bobs, and then I used black acrylic paint to paint her shirt and her hair. The pose is slightly awkward because the hand is coming out as if it's close to you, and you would be able to see into her sleeve, and that part's a lot larger, and then she's in the back looking mad. She's got her hand up over her head, like, oh my gosh. She's got her lips like mad pursed, and so that was the image that I wanted to draw. I wanted to make it a little bit funky. It's obviously not realistic. Okay, this is supposed to be abstract impressionism, and so you're getting the impression of the idea based on the imagery. And yeah, it's a little bit maybe obvious on this one. Maybe it's not so abstract, but sometimes there's abstract landscapes, and you can't help but know that it's a landscape, but it's still abstract. You know what I'm saying? So that was kind of what I was going for. I did make it illustratey though, because that is my style. I went around some of the lines with my Pentel Pocket Brush India ink pen. I like to do that. it just makes me happy. I just don't do it without that. But I did use the acrylic paint and mix the different colors to try to give a little bit of depth and dimension. And then I do end up adding some acrylic, some metallic paint with acrylic pins in the end to kind of make it a little bit more funky. And one thing you won't see at the very, very end, I added some fluorescent green, which green and red are opposites. They're, they're opposite on the wheel. So I thought it needed a little bit of green. So I did add that in at the very end, off camera. So I added some dots and dashes and things like that, mark making with those acrylic paint pens. So now I'm using the stencil again to fill in her hand right there with that same type of a, what I think looks like a sound wave, like a percussive sound wave. So I think that that was necessary to, she's like pushing her hand out and saying, no, talk to the hand. The face ain't listening. This was a tricky, for me, a tricky um, prompt, you know. What do you do for that one? Well, this is what you do apparently. Still touching up her face a little bit, still touching up the skin. I do end up kind of changing around that brown circle at the bottom where it would be looking inside of her sleeve was bugging me. And I ended up changing that up a little bit too, probably off camera. I'm not sure. Not sure. Here's a acrylic paint pen that is kind of yellow gold, bright yellow gold, and I use that to add a little bit of movement and highlight, and just a little bit whatever stuff, like you do. I added some red to her lips, and so just some dots. I like to make dots with these particular acrylic pens. They're a little bit too big for fine work. The nibs are too big. So I like to make dots and dashes and things like that with them, marks. They are nice and opaque and they dry down permanent, but the nibs are just a little bit too big for my preference. So I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I think I said everything that's coming up. Yeah, lots of abstract art this month, just tons of it. And a couple hops. I forgot there's one other hop, which, I guess it already passed because this video is for the 3rd and the other hop that kicked off Abstract August was on the 1st. There you go. That's why I didn't say it, but now I did. I hope you guys will all leave a comment below to join the giveaway for 20,000. Woohoo! 20,000 subscribers. And also, of course, you can leave a thumbs up. You can share this. You can pin it on your Pinterest or something. And of course, if you haven't already, guys, subscribe. Hopefully, we have 20,000 by now. But please, if you haven't, subscribe. And you can also turn on your notification bells if you are subscribed. So here comes the close-ups of this Day 3 Abstract August page. I added a little bit of scribble writing. And that's it for me. Thanks. Bye-bye.